Hi, I'm Mike, and thanks for watching this video. I'm going to talk about why I use professional and dedicated agents. I've been in business 15 years and I enjoy working as a real estate agent and investment specialist. Over the years, one of the very common questions that I have been asked, and I'm sure a lot of other agents and realtors have been asked, is why should I use you? Why should I pay you 6% commission? How are you different from the other agent? And I was thinking about it today because I'm in a certain situation with an escrow, so I thought I'll say something about it. Let me go back to 1998. I had an escrow. I sold a house for a nice gentleman, single man. Sold his house. It was in escrow. He was retiring. It was an inherited house. And he interviewed 3-4 agents and he finally picked me, which I was very appreciative. And to make the long story short, we were in escrow. We had 3 or 4 days to close escrow. And then I got a panic call from the seller. His name was Robert. Hey, Mike, my house is on fire. That was the call I got. Luckily, he had called 911, and they had come in and put off the fire. What happened was the roof got on fire. This was in August. It was like 100 degrees temperature. And this gentleman, the seller, Robert, was trying to get rid of some of his furniture that he didn't want, didn't know what to do with it. Guess what he started doing? He put it in his fireplace in the house, and one of the sparks or embers flew and fell on the roof, and the house caught fire. The reason I'm telling you this is it was 3 days to close escrow. The buyers panicked, the buyer's agent panicked, but we told everybody, don't worry, we'll take care of it. Myself, the other agent, we worked with the insurance company, we worked with the attorneys, the escrows, whoever that was involved with, and we closed that escrow within 10 days. The insurance company really helped us out, and we had the check in escrow, and then the buyers bought the house as it is with the insurance money to fix the roof. And what they took was a dedication, a lot of time with me, like an agent myself, and luckily the agent that helped us on the selling side. So agents do make a difference, and you don't see it when you hire somebody. Is he worth 6%, or is it worth hiring? Is it different from the other agent? But when things like this come up, do the agents step up to the plate? That's the difference. And the reason I want to talk to you about this topic is I'm in a similar situation today. 10 years later or 12 years later, I'm in a similar situation. By the way, don't feel that I have problem escrows, because this is just 2 examples. I've had many closes every year, and this is just a unique example. I'm in escrow right now. I sold a house for $700,000 in city of Orange. I sold it within 1 week, and this is December 2009. And once we opened escrow, we checked the preliminary report where we checked the liens on the property. And guess what we found out? There was a child support lien popped up. This lien was on this property since 1984. And to make the long story short again, seller was not aware of this lien, and it's here right now. There's a $30,000 lien that was basically on the property since 1984 or 1983. Now with the interest, we're at $80,000. The last few days, I've spent a lot of time talking to attorneys or communicating with the attorneys, the escrows, the title, the other agent, because of course there's a buyer's agent and the listing agent. So we're pretty much spent the whole day today talking to escrow, title officers, attorneys, and see what best we can do. The other thing that makes this transaction complicated is the buyers who bought our listing in Orange, they have their house for sale. So we need to close this in time. We're supposed to close on December 16th, but because of the child support issues, which has to be removed from the title, we're trying to work as hard as we can. I've pretty much given up last couple of days everything else and working on this deal so that it closes, not to make my sellers happy, but also to make the buyers happy, whose home is also for sale, so we have their buyers to be happy too. So we have 3 couples involved in this transaction. So my point with this video is that should we pay you 6%? That's the usually question. They want to pay 3% or 4% or 5%. Why should I choose you? Why should I pay you this much commission? Why should you do this? So I think it's like situations like this, when it comes up, is the agents who are dedicated, professional, and really willing to help the sellers step up to the plate and do whatever it takes to close a deal. And that's what we get paid for, is helping the seller or the buyer, keeping it in same terms and conditions, and getting the escrow closed in time for everybody benefits. That's why you pick dedicated and professional agents. I hope you pick me too. Thank you.